Alright, welcome back to another video. This one is sent to me by TheBlackwind. This is a game where he's playing ASASHIO, and I am playing God knows what battleship, it seems. Now in this game there is some trolling to be had in ASASHIO, as it is a very troll ship. The super deep water torpedoes are not always useful. It has Japanese guns, and it is a good destroyer though, otherwise, for, you know, not being great at any one thing. There are a couple times where he was in comms joking with me, saying that how funny would it be if he was to drop, you know, a load of deep water torpedoes and ended up getting a double strike on two battleships close together, and that happens at least once in this video. We'll see about fast forwarding a little bit and see when we start to get some action here. Now again, this is TheBlackwind, who sent me this video, and a fellow clanmate I often play with. We're just cruising around here. Light speed now. Alright, so there's the first salvo out. I'm not sure when he actually starts hitting people. And he uses smoke cloud to lose the planes, which is always a good idea. It's one of the ways of being able to dodge a plane. Oh, there's a reload booster to throw out some more of the deep water torpedoes. Now, remember, these are super deep water torpedoes, so they can only hit battleships and carriers. It's very important to realize that. It's important to realize it on normal deep water torpedoes, because I've seen destroyers trying to throw them out at other destroyers, thinking they're going to hit somebody, and they just do not. So remember, if you are going Pan-Asian or ASASHIO or any other ship that may have deep water torpedoes, remember, you just can't hit some targets. And it looks like the Amagi is just almost dead. Little shy of being dead. Got 3 floodings on that salvo. Had to have hit repair immediately. I'm sure the player was just all over the place with excitement. That hit him when those torps hit. Now he's cruising around looking for another strike on somebody, stalking his prey, and I think he's still going after this Amagi here. We'll see if he can manage to get the drop on him. Yeah, he's still stalking Amagi. Now a lot of people are like, oh, I hate CV, but just because they can keep targeting me. Just remember, destroyers can do that too. Now here he's got another big salvo of torpedoes incoming on Bismarck, and these torpedoes look good. And there again, it goes almost all of Bismarck's health. All the health. And it looks like he's got flooding. It's unable to repair it, which is not very good. Unfortunately, he is finished off by the New Orleans. And, you know, I mean, it always hurts to have a kill swiped off from you, but he did most of the damage, so yeah, it works out in the end. Now he's got 30 seconds on his speed boost, or his torpedo reload booster. He's got to be thinking of looking for another target to hit with torpedoes. He's got 20 seconds on his normal torpedoes, so he's probably going to wait for his torpedoes to pop up, but we'll see. Yeah, he's already getting in line to hit that new mechs, even getting detection range for a somewhat extended period of time. My friend likes to run with priority target to know when he's being targeted, which comes into use quite often. Yeah, he's going for another real torpedo run. A little bit of a YOLO action here. But if he hits the target, there's the torpedoes. It will no doubt kill them with how little health they have. Oh, that hurts. And, oh, not quite all of them. There comes the second wave. And these will no doubt finish off the Numex. Yep, and there goes the Numex. It's always nice to hear that crispy kill sound. Now they're raging at their CV, which is always fun to have. We're gonna pick up the pace till the next little section here. And then Blackwind's making fun of the person who seemed to not want to be able to speak English well in the chat. Always fun to see enemies fight each other because that usually ruins their gameplay a little bit. I know I wouldn't play my best if people were bitching at me, so. Now he seems to be wanting to go after that CP. Bold move in most people's cases, but also good to get those planes out and have air supremacy. Now he goes on a wide wave, which you don't often see, but definitely a tactic that can be deployed. He's already popped his torpedo reload booster to fire another salvo at this poor Ranger. That Ranger does not have a very good armor layout. Just does not. And it's an tier 8 match, so he's got to be regretting some life choices right now. He also seems to be going in a perfectly straight line, so he's not managing his ship and his planes. He's probably too busy using his planes rather than yeah, and there's about half his health on one torpedo, 2 torpedoes, 3 dead. That's just how it works with deep water torpedoes, because they deal so much more damage than they would normally. So there's one down. He's now sitting at 2 kills. Remember, that's almost three kills because of that Bismarck earlier that was swiped off of him. Now, if you notice, he's like, and that's why CVs are OP. Because if you sneak up on one, you just destroyed their life. Now here we have a Herkaze, which could make for some interesting situations, because he actually can hit you with torpedoes, and you cannot. And Herkaze actually has pretty decent guns. We'll see if this Herkaze is oh yeah, that Herkaze is full health. Blackwind has to be a little concerned about that, and he's now within detection range. He seems to be going in for a gunfight here with Herkaze. And Herkaze has popped a few rounds at him. He's looking hurt, and if I remember right, Blackwind wins this duel, but I don't exactly always remember best. Fortunately, Herkaze is being spotted by somebody else, so he is still lit up despite the smoke screen being dropped down. There's some more shots coming out of from the ASASHIO, and now the Herkaze has gone dark. There goes Zara from the North Carolina. Blackwind here looking for another opportunity to maybe get around and be able to hit somebody else. And it looks like it's down to just a Herkaze now, wherever they thought they needed to vanish off to. Now, if you notice, Blackwind's kills are already at 200,000 and rising. So this is so far shaping up to be a good game. This is probably the end. And yep, there's the CV has found Hirakaze. New Orleans is coming in to make sure they're finished off. I do think that we end up winning before the Hirakaze is actually destroyed. So I'm just going to fast forward to make sure I'm not missing anything. But as I said, I think Hirakaze remains dark enough for the time or the base to expire going out. Someone tried to run Hydro to find him, and they have not. Yep.